Breaking counterattack. Tennis fire Alex Eala and Nadiia Kichenok dominate in Guangzhou Open. The afternoon sun was merciless over Guangzhou, turning the hard court into a mirror fire. The crowd fanned themselves restlessly, but their eyes were locked on one name flashing across the scoreboard, Alexandra Eala, the Filipina powerhouse with a heart that refused to yield. Beside her, in calm contrast, stood Nadiia Kichenok, the Ukrainian doubles veteran whose poise could turn chaos into rhythm. Together, they had become an unlikely storm, youth and experience forged in sudden chemistry. Few predicted their rise. When the draw first came out, analysts barely mentioned their names. They were an improvised pairing, a duo patched together after an injury reshuffled the doubles lineup. They'll get a round or two, one commentator said dismissively. But tennis, as history often proves, loves rebellion. And in Guangzhou, rebellion wore a smile. Opening rally, the first strike. The match began with silence so deep that even the bounce of the first ball echoed like thunder. Eala stepped to the baseline, her ponytail whipping with the wind, her eyes locked on her target. She served, a 174 kilometers per hour missile slicing through the air. Her opponent lunged, barely making contact. The return floated high. Nadiia was already moving forward, a predator in motion. With a quick leap, she crushed a volley down the middle, an exclamation mark of intent. The stands erupted. The Filipino flags waved. The Ukrainian banners followed. In that single rally, something clicked. This wasn't just about winning. This was about domination through connection. Eala shouted, "Let's go!" Kichenok grinned. "We just started." From that moment, they unleashed a counterattack that stunned everyone watching, a fusion of offense and anticipation that dismantled their opponents point by point. Tactical brilliance, the art of counterplay. Eala's game was built on instinct, her explosive baseline strokes and sudden accelerations. Kichenok's mastery was built on timing, reading plays before they unfolded. Together, they formed a rhythm of controlled chaos. When the opposing team, the world-ranked duo of Miyu Kato and Oksana Kalashnikova, tried to overpower them with pace, Eala and Kichenok shifted gears. Instead of meeting power with power, they responded with something smarter, calculated counterattacks. A deep topspin lob that forced their rivals backward. A sudden change of direction that caught them flat-footed. A half volley from Kichenok that turned defense into artistry. Every rally was a lesson in patience. Every return was an ambush. Eala's voice carried across the court between points. "They hit first, we finish it." The crowd loved it. This was tennis reimagined as choreography. Power meeting grace. Experience meeting audacity. The turning point. 4-4 and fire. The first set tightened at 4-4. Tension wrapped around the court like humidity. One slip could shift everything. Eala faced break point on her serve. The Filipina bounced the ball 3 times, then looked at Kichenok, who gave a single nod. It was more than reassurance. It was strategy. The serve went wide. The return came deep. Eala lunged, blocked it back, then retreated to baseline. The rally stretched to 15 shots, then 20, then 24. Kichenok intercepted a volley, redirecting it to the corner. Kalashnikova sprinted but slipped. Her return floated high. Eala charged forward, leaping into a forehand winner that cut through the air like lightning. The crowd exploded. The momentum flipped instantly. That point, that one moment of synchronized aggression, broke their opponents mentally. They held serve, broke in the next game, and sealed the first set 6-4. The counterattack was working. The world was watching. Between sets, 2 generations, 1 goal. During the changeover, Eala sat with her towel draped across her shoulders, breathing deeply. Kichenok leaned in, speaking quietly. "Remember, Alex," she said, "we control the rhythm. Don't let them dictate. Tennis isn't just reaction, it's prediction." Eala nodded, sweat glistening under the lights. "We'll flip every ball they throw." The cameras caught it, the young firebrand listening to the seasoned sage. 2 generations united by one philosophy, attack through understanding. Second set, a symphony of control. As the second set began, something extraordinary happened. The Filipino-Ukrainian duo didn't just play well, they played beautifully. Every serve was placed with surgical precision. Every volley landed exactly where the opponents weren't. Every return was hit with the confidence of players rewriting their own story. The commentators began to take notice. Look at that anticipation from Kichenok. She's reading everything. And Eala, my word, the power on that forehand. This is a masterclass in doubles balance. At 3-1, Eala's service game became a highlight reel. She struck 2 aces back-to-back, then followed it with a cross-court backhand that left Cato rooted. The crowd erupted into chants of Eala, Eala, Eala. Kichenok laughed as they switched sides. You're on fire. Eala grinned. No, we are. They high-fived, their energy magnetic. By 5-2, the match was nearly over. The scoreboard was less a reflection of points than of dominance. The final game, counterattack complete. Serving for the match, Kichenok took her place. The stadium lights glowed like halos around them. Ready? She asked. Eala nodded. Let's finish this with fireworks. The first serve, unreturnable. 15-0. The second, a slice wide, drawing a weak return that Eala dispatched with a crisp volley. 30-0. Then a tense rally. Cato and Kalashnikova tried to fight back, attacking Eala's backhand. Symbolism beyond tennis. This wasn't just a sports story. It was a metaphor for the modern world. 2 players from opposite ends of the planet, bridging cultures through collaboration. A Filipina teenager and a Ukrainian veteran. A partnership born not of convenience, but of shared fire. They showed that unity isn't about sameness. It's about complementary strength. In an age defined by division, their teamwork stood as quiet proof that cooperation can conquer. Epilogue, legacy in motion. As the week continued, Eala and Kichenok became the talk of Guangzhou, not just for their results, but for their spirit. Everywhere they went, fans asked for photos, autographs, and advice. One young girl, barely 10, asked Eala shyly, "How do you hit so strong?" Eala smiled and knelt down. "It's not strength," she said. "It's timing. When the world hits you hard, you just wait and hit back smarter." The little girl beamed. That moment, simple, quiet, yet powerful, captured the essence of their campaign. The counterattack wasn't just about tennis. It was about life, resilience, and the courage to strike back against doubt. Final reflection. In the grand story of the Guangzhou Open, this match will be remembered not merely for the scoreline, 6-4, 6-2, but for its symbolism. It was a day when an underdog team rose from uncertainty to orchestrate one of the most tactical and emotionally resonant wins of the tournament. Alex, Eala, and Nadiia Kichenok proved that counterattack isn't just defense, it's destiny rewritten. As the nightlights faded and the echoes of applause lingered, the final headline told the truth better than any commentator could. Counterattack complete. Eala and Kichenok turned resistance into glory and tennis into art. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.